The Florida Panthers win Game 2 in double overtime, evening this series at 1. It's time to break down the video. Let's head inside the coach's room. Well, thanks for coming inside the coach's room today. Game 2 is a thriller in double overtime. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to the video and break this one down. The Florida Panthers take a 1-0 lead on the power play as they push the puck up the ice. This puck bounces off Ekholm, but it goes right to Tkachuk as Tkachuk makes the entry into the power play and makes a good play to Bennett. Bennett gets the pressure, and he's able to make a great play through two Edmonton Oilers players, getting the puck to open ice. Really good play by Bennett. Rodriguez drives the net, and Ekholm thinks he's going to the outside. It looks like his momentum's carrying his outside. Why does this matter? Well, Rodriguez cuts to the inside, and you can see what Ekholm does with his stick. He puts his stick out behind him, and when he does that, Rodriguez bumps into his stick, and when he does the shot follow-through, knocks the stick out of Ekholm's hands. Why is that a big deal? If you saw the game, you know why it's a big deal. So now Bennett's going up the ice, but unfortunately for the Edmonton Oilers, so is Ekholm's stick. So as Bennett goes up the wall, he gets tangled up with Ekholm's stick. Ekholm's bending over. He's trying to pick this stick up so he can get back to defending because a defenseman on the penalty kill without a stick can't defend. So as Bennett drives up the ice, he accidentally on purpose pushes Ekholm's stick up the ice. So when Verhaeghe shoots the puck and there's traffic in front, so they're trying to get net front presence on the power play. They drive the puck to the net. Again, there's Ekholm trying to pick up his stick, and there's Bennett pushing that stick up the ice. The puck gets delivered. There's Ekholm looking for a call. That's interference when you intentionally kick the stick away from somebody that's trying to pick it up. It's interference. It's a penalty. The refs don't see it. Don't call it. Now it's a battle in front of the net. The puck hits the back of Woolman instead of getting all the way through to Skinner, and it comes right to Tkachuk. Again, another puck that bounces in the favor of the Florida Panthers on this play. He's able to feed this puck to Rodriguez. Or is he trying to get it to Schmidt? I can't tell. This puck gets through, all the way through, and unfortunately, Brown's momentum is carrying him to the outside, and this puck does get through all the way to Schmidt. Now, Schmidt looks up, and he's got one play. He's got Bennett driving the net right now. And Ekholm, who's recovered back to the front of the net, still has no stick. And you can't defend. You can't get sticks in passing lanes or shooting lanes, and you can't defend without a stick. Bennett gets his puck. He fires this one past Skinner, and it's 1-0. Now, you decide as this puck is coming up the ice, is that intentional? Or is it not intentional? Ekholm comes all the way back to the middle of the ice without a stick. There's Bennett again. And you're going to see he just can't defend. He can't get a stick in this lane. And Bennett just has all kinds of room to shoot and put this one past Skinner for the 1-0 lead. One more, you look at this one to see what do you think? Is this on purpose? Or is this an accident? Just as he's skating up the ice. Oh, it's just an accident. Just in my way. Accidentally on purpose. And that's what Bennett does. That's what makes him so effective for the Florida Panthers. And it's 1-0. The Oilers are able to tie this one up halfway through the first period as the puck's coming up the ice, and it's McDavid on Schmidt. Schmidt's a really nice play, and he knocks the puck out of McDavid's hands, and they get the puck going up the wall. And this is a key play in this play, is Arvidsson's ability to finish Schmidt along the wall. And you could see the check leaves Schmidt, not just against the wall, but there's no one on the far side of the ice for the Florida Panthers to defend the middle of the ice. Schmidt falls down and he can't defend. Bouchard gets the puck up the ice quickly. And we talked about this yesterday, how well the Edmonton Oilers are getting at advancing zones and getting the puck moving up the ice quickly. Bouchard gets it up off the wall, hits Barkov in the foot, and it goes out to the middle of the ice. Here's Arvidsson, who's recovered from the hit, and he's able to get the puck to Kane, who's driving up the middle of the ice. But if you look at the top of the screen, Connor McDavid is coming with speed. And we keep saying it over and over and over again. You have to stay on top of Connor McDavid. You have to match his speed, and you have to be aware when he is on the ice. So as he's coming this way, it's hard to see Mikkola here, but Mikkola has come from this side of the ice, and again, he's trying to mirror McDavid. He does not want McDavid to have time and space, and he is trying to get to that side of the ice. And Schmidt had fallen down from the hit from Arvidsson. He's trying to get back in the play, and that's what leaves all of this room from Kane. Mikkola was coming to the outside to defend McDavid, and Schmidt is just late getting to the puck. That's what leaves Kane all of this room on the outside lane of this play. Kane makes a shot, beats Bobrovsky. And when you see it from above, you're going to see here's McDavid and here's Mikkola. He's mirroring McDavid along. And when he does that, look at all of this room on this side of the ice. As the puck came across from over to Kane, it just goes off the tip of Verhaeghe's stick, but it goes right to Kane. Again, it's these little bumps of the puck that just don't quite get there or don't break up the play. And Kane, you can see Bobrovsky sees him. It's a one-on-one. Schmidt's diving. Kane sees Schmidt out of the corner of his eye, so he pulls the puck over just enough. And that change of the angle, when he pulls the puck to the outside, Bobrovsky has to adjust. When he adjusts, he goes just a little bit too far, and he leaves the outside side of the net open. And this puck, I tell you, it's a great shot. This is off the post and in for Kane, and this game is 1-1. The Oilers make this one 2-1 off of a faceoff, 4-4. Shortly after that last goal, it's just, there haven't been 10 minutes in this game played yet. So we're talking about how Bouchard, how skilled he is. He looks and he sees McDavid. The puck's got to get to McDavid. He wants to make this quick play, but he also can see the pressure coming from the inside. Well, Barkov's stick goes to the wall side. He wants to protect this pass up the wall. Great vision by Bouchard. He's able to dump this puck to McDavid, and McDavid's off to the races coming up the ice. We talked about how dangerous he is. Look at Barkov and Bouchard. This race will matter later. So as McDavid comes up the ice, and he gets to the blue line, he cuts to the middle of the ice. He takes a quick look. He's got great vision. He always knows where everybody is on the ice, and he knows what's coming in behind him. So as he gets attacked by everybody, he brings all this attention to the middle of the ice. He's able to dish this puck off back to Bouchard. Bouchard's able to take one-on-one with Barkov. Barkov makes a great defensive play here for him. This is a great play. I mean, look at the Florida Panthers. They have the inside covered. The Florida Panthers are defending extremely well here. Barkov on one knee, blocks the shot. Great job. But the puck bounce again goes to the team that had the puck. The offensive team gets the puck back, and now Bouchard's ready to take the second shot. And when he takes the second shot, there's so much traffic in front of Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky can't pick this one up, and it's 2-1. And when you see this from the overhead, as you see McDavid feeling all this pressure, he's able to get it to Bouchard. Barkov, look at that. They've got the middle covered really well. Barkov goes down on one knee, blocks the shot, and is they get ready for the second shot. Look at the screen. There's so much traffic in front of Bobrovsky. He can't see this one. And it's 2-1. Florida comes right back and they tie this one up, make this one 2-2. And this time as they come into the neutral zone, I want you to see Jones. Jones is coming in off of the rush, trying to join the rush with a four-man rush. And as the puck comes around to the outside, it's a wall battle. Great play by Wallman. Edmonton did a great job again on the walls, pushes him off the puck. And now the Edmonton Oilers have the puck. Draisaitl bumps this one behind the net, and it goes to Klingberg. Klingberg's trying to advance zones. He pushes it off the wall. We can't see what happens along the wall, but now there's a turnover. And now it's one-on-one with Schmidt and Kapanen. And Schmidt carries him up the wall. And we talk about movement. Schmidt's movement up the wall is what pulls Kapanen up the wall. Kapanen is defending Schmidt, so he comes up the wall. And when you do that, you open up spaces. And you look at how Edmonton is defending here. 2-on-2 low. They're in great shape in front of the net. It's 2-on-2. They're man-on-man in front of the net. They're going to box out. Everything's fine. It breaks down up top. It breaks down high in the zone. Edmonton Oilers have three players on the inside. They're on the defensive side of every player of the Florida Panthers. Everything is fine until now. Schmidt's able to dump this puck off to Jones. And when he does that, he loses Kapanen. Now, Kapanen thought he was dumping the puck off here, but he kept it and kept moving. So now Kapanen's standing still, thinking the puck was coming back to Jones. He's standing still, and now he's lost. He has lost both Jones and Schmidt. Is he supposed to take Schmidt and stay with the puck carrier man-on-man? I don't know. This is where we talk about system play. If he's playing man-on-man, he's got to stay with Schmidt. If he's not, he's playing a zone. This is his responsibility, and then he's got to stay with Jones. But he's got to do one of the two, and he does neither. So as Schmidt gets by to the middle of the ice, now Draisaitl goes, he's all alone through the middle of the ice. I'm going to pick him up. He recognizes out of the corner of his eye, Kane's got this man. It's a man-on-man up high. We're fine. Everything is fine. But then everybody goes to Schmidt. So just a few seconds prior to this, as Schmidt dumps the puck to Luosterainen, just a second ago, Edmonton had three players on the inside against the Florida Panthers. And with just a quick puck movement and quick player movement, now they're all on the outside of this play looking in. Luosterainen's able to make this pass through the seam. How? Because Wallman is trying to block this shot in front, so his stick goes towards the corner instead of to the inside lane. The pass gets all the way to Jones, and Jones is a tap-in. You can see the traffic in front. There's no way that anybody, the goaltender or the defenseman, can get over and get in front of Jones. Jones puts this one into the empty net and ties this one at 2. When we see it from the overhead, again, you're going to see all the Edmonton Oilers over on this side of the ice. So as the puck moves side to side, they've got to start and they've got to defend over on the other side of the ice. Now, what is Kapanen doing here? We couldn't see this from the other angle. The puck's on Kapanen's stick, and he's looking to make a soft chip. We just showed you all the Edmonton Oilers on this side of the ice. There are no Oilers here. So this can't be a soft chip. If he's just trying to live another day and get the puck off the wall, then the puck has got to go off the wall and off the glass, and it's got to get out of this zone so they can't defend. Kapanen's got to put something on this puck, get it off the wall, off the glass. They can't defend, but it's just a soft chip. So Schmidt's able to pick this puck up, and that's what creates the turnover along the wall. So as he pulls to the inside, Kapanen gets stuck and flat-footed, and you can see Jones going past him. And now again, we talk about both players going to Schmidt, and that's what allows Luostarinen to get behind him. We talk about the system again. Who's man on man? Again, if it's man on man, then it's his responsibility, and then you switch, and then Draisaitl comes here, and this forward goes here, and it's just man on man up top. If it's zone play, then Draisaitl's responsibility is the inside underneath play, and this forward is responsible for protecting that area of the ice. Unfortunately, neither one does either job. So it really doesn't matter what system they're playing. They both get beat by the puck, and that's what allows to make this 2-on-1 down low, and Luostarinen able to get the puck to Jones for him to fire through. And again, I want to show you how close this is. Kane almost picks it off here, and look how close this gets to Draisaitl, just under his stick. It's those little details and the little inches that make a difference in this game. The Oilers go up 3-2 in this one, and that happens again on the power play, and it starts with movement by McDavid. As McDavid comes down the half wall, he looks like he's going to the outside. He pulls Forsling with him, and then he cuts to the inside. And you got to go in front of the net because this play matters. This is what creates some room. Ekblad slashes the stick of Nugent Hopkins and breaks it in half. As Forsling knocks the puck out of McDavid's hands. Great stick by Forsling. The puck goes back out to the point. There's RNH. He wants a penalty. Well, what happened? Well, I need a penalty here. I don't have his stick. Well, he's got to go back to the bench to go get a stick. But what that does is that opens up ice. Draisaitl delivers the puck to McDavid. And we're going to talk about this play for a long time. This is a world class doesn't even describe this play on how good of a play Connor McDavid makes with the puck on the power play, because he makes this move. And right now, the Florida Panthers have the inside of the ice covered. This is a 1-on-4, but the one is Connor McDavid. And he makes a play where he beats Barkov. Barkov is one of the best defending forwards in the National Hockey League, and he made him look silly standing still. And then he gets up to Ekblad. He's got Ekblad and Barkov on him so tight. There's no way Florida is going to not knock this off his stick, right? Like, he can't get through this. And he pulls the puck in. Draisaitl beats Lundell to the outside, and he pulls this puck in, toe drags it between the two players, and while he's still moving, and he's beating Ekblad with the toe drag, he slides it all in one motion to Draisaitl all the way across the seam, and Draisaitl's not going to miss from that part of the ice against Bobrovsky. But we're going to watch this several times. This play against Barkov, and then as he comes in and approaches, pulls it back, and he's able to get it around Ekblad and make this pass under the stick of Lundell, all in one motion. And again, one more time, beats him, and then under the stick of Lundell. And Draisaitl's able to bang this one home. That is a phenomenal play by the best player in the world that is pulling these Edmonton Oilers through this playoffs. Florida Panthers tie this one at 3 halfway through the second period, and Jones wins the race back to the puck in the neutral zone, and they get the puck going back the other way on a hard dump by Mikkola. As the puck goes along the wall, I want you, again, we got to see inside and outside. All 4 Edmonton Oilers are on this side of the ice, and the Florida Panthers have players inside of that in the middle of the ice. So who's going to win the race to the puck? Right now, it looks like it's going to be Ekholm beating Barkov. Now, I want to show you the play along the wall that started this whole dump in. This is Barkov along the wall with Ekholm. And Barkov's able to lift his stick, and that's what allows Verhaeghe to pick this puck up along the wall. Verhaeghe pulls traffic. And when you pull traffic and you pull 2 players to you, we always talk about this. What happens in behind? You're going to have room in behind it. That's what generates this kind of room in behind the play, allows Tkachuk to take this shot on net. Well, the puck gets blocked by Barkov, and Barkov picks this puck up. And now you have to keep an eye on where Tkachuk goes. Tkachuk gets lost. He goes in behind the net, and no one sees him, and he goes uncovered, and he's going to end up on the other side of the net. So now the puck gets delivered to the point, and there's Tkachuk all alone in front of the net. Now he's been able to get inside position just where he wants to be, so he's able to disrupt Skinner in front of the net. Now again, we talk about pulling players to you with the puck, so he pulls McDavid again. Now look at McDavid's stick. This is a really good play. McDavid trying to get stick on puck, but the puck, Verhaeghe's able to deliver this puck, and you get Arvidsson. Arvidsson's stick is on the inside because he's trying to stop this pass to the outside lane. All of these sticks being this way leave a lane open for Verhaeghe going this way. Verhaeghe's able to deliver this puck out to the point. Kulikov delivers it, and again, there's Matthew Tkachuk in front of the net all alone. This one goes in. Florida ties it. But you want to see this seam. When we talk about the sticks and the lanes, McDavid tries to put stick on puck. You can see Arvidsson with stick to the inside. That's what makes this lane and able to get through. And I want to see the front of the net. If that's not disrupting the goaltender in the blue paint, he makes his own path that direction. He's not pushed in by the defenseman. He bumps the goaltender as the puck is delivered. And lastly, we have to go back to Tkachuk because this is what Florida does. They get people into the net. So as the puck's being delivered, there's Tkachuk. And he is keeping Skinner from getting to his left. Now, I don't know if he's still in the blue paint by this time, but he definitely came through the blue paint to make the initial contact here. And he stops Skinner from able to move to his left-hand side. Now, the puck goes off of Bouchard. The puck is going wide, and the puck goes into the net. Now, I don't know if that makes a difference for the video coaching staff of the Edmonton Oilers. Or it's because the call went against them the other day, and this is a tight game, and they don't want to risk this again with the way their penalty kill has been going. But they don't make the call. Tkachuk gets in the crease, pushes Skinner out of the way. This goes off Bouchard and into the net. And Florida immediately follows us up with a 4-3 lead halfway through the second period. And you're going to see, this is Marchand. Marchand jumps over the boards, shorthanded. He's going to get right into the play. No problem. Bouchard knocks it away from him, and the Edmonton Oilers are coming up the ice on the power play on a broken play at the blue line. Draisaitl puts it over to Perry, give and go to Perry, gives it back to Draisaitl. Everything's fine. Well, Draisaitl has no room down low. He's got no support on this side of the ice, so he can't do a hard rim. He really has two choices here. He can eat the puck along the wall, or he tries to get the puck back through the traffic along the wall and make a play at the blue line. But he doesn't get the puck through. And it goes slowly back to Nugent Hopkins. That's what allows the Florida Panthers time to make a play on this. Marchand's momentum is carrying him this direction as he's trying to get on Nugent Hopkins, and he disturbs Nugent Hopkins just enough that it knocks the puck out of his hands. Now, Marchand looks behind him. It's another check his shoulders. He sees Lundell's going to get this puck, or he hopes that he is. So he continues his momentum out the blue line and continues on an offensive path. Now, if this play breaks down and the Edmonton Oilers regain position and possession of this puck, Marchand's not going to look too good sitting at center ice as the Edmonton Oilers drive on the power play to a wide open lane down the middle of the ice. But that's not what happens. Lundell takes a swipe at it, hits off Nugent Hopkins, and now McDavid. And when you look at McDavid's path as he's coming up the ice, McDavid is looking, and he's, again, we talk about his IQ. He recognizes now that the puck's coming back the other way. He checks his shoulder. He knows the puck's coming back, but he turns to the outside. Now, if he turns to the inside, he's going to have a better path at this. He's going to have a better chance of getting up on this puck, but he turns to the outside, so now it's a race. It's a race between Connor McDavid, the fastest player in the league, and Lundell, and he's got to catch Marchand, and he just can't get there in time. Marchand puts it through the legs, and Florida takes the quick lead here. But again, if McDavid cuts to the inside here instead of the outside, he protects the middle lane. And if you want to, again, we talk about the kids out there, make this turn to the inside, because the most dangerous part of the ice is the inside area of the ice. So when you have an opportunity on a turnover, turn towards the inside instead of towards the wall, because you want to be able to protect down the middle of the ice. So as this puck comes back to Marchand, he's all alone. That's how he's able to beat McDavid up the ice. But you have to see Marchand as this puck gets delivered right through the legs of Skinner, giving them the lead. But the Edmonton Oilers come back. They tie this game late, and I tell you what, there's 30 seconds left in this game off of the face-off, little plays. Mikkola, stick on puck, but he doesn't have any strength behind his stick. He can't push this out of the ice. He's just able to bump it. But now watch McDavid, world-class player, making a world-class play. Puts his arm out, protects the puck, makes a one-handed play. He's able to get this puck back to his defenseman and have full possession. That's an amazing play by McDavid. And again, now we're talking about another great effort by the defenseman Bouchard. Stick on puck, gets it by the traffic. Another extra boost of energy. He's able to get by the Florida Panthers. If Florida gets a stick on this and it's out, the game's over. Bouchard gets another stick on this. Now it's a foot race. Perry checks his shoulder. He knows what's happening behind him. He wins the foot race. He wins the wall battle. And the Edmonton Oilers go on to win wall battles here. Look at this wall battle. So he's able to push up the puck up the ice. Now McDavid with a wall battle. He's able to make the play and get the puck back to the point. And now Wallman's able to deliver this puck to the net. He's got traffic in front of the net. He's going to deliver this puck to the net. Got to look at a few things. Nugent Hopkins is fighting for Mikkola in front of the net for a tip, screens, and fighting for his position. But look at this play. This is the difference. Corey Perry beat his check, Lucianen off the wall. And Corey Perry is on inside positioning, trying to get to the net. So as this puck gets delivered, it's going to bounce off the traffic in front and All of the eyes are on the puck. Now, this is puck watching, but it's not a bad puck watching. The puck gets delivered, you're going to turn to see where the puck is. This isn't a defensive error. It's just a fact. They're turning to see where the puck is. Is there a rebound? Did it go in? Where can I pick up the puck? How do I get the puck and get it out of the zone? So I'm not faulting these guys for looking where the puck is. They need to know what the next play is. I'm just showing you the fact that their heads are turned and they're not watching Corey Perry. So when the puck comes off of that traffic, and again, just misses the feet of Jones, where does it end up? It ends up right on Corey Perry's stick. But look what Lucian is doing to him. He's hooking him. He's pushing him. He's physically trying to push Perry off the puck. This is a phenomenal job by Corey Perry getting stick on puck, fighting off this play from Lucian, and able to put this one through all of this traffic. The goaltender can't see it, but it's amazing it doesn't hit a body on the way in. And this one is tied with 17 seconds left. And again, when you see this puck come across and get delivered, Bobrovsky has no idea where this puck is. He doesn't know where the puck is coming off of this. And again, you see the traffic in front turning to see where the puck goes. And again, look at this. Lucian all over Perry, all over him, clutching, grabbing, hooking, holding. Just can't keep a stick. And when this puck gets delivered, Bobrovsky's still looking into the back of Mikkola, but the puck's already on the way. And that's how it beats him. And that's how this game is at. Again, look at this. Lucian has got him hooked, held, and there's no chance Perry can get this. That's will determination. Puts it up over everybody through this pile. And this game is tied and head into overtime. Florida gets the game winner in the second overtime, and let's see what happens. As the puck is going up the ice, Corey Perry is at the blue line, and he gives the puck off to Draisaitl. Faster, the puck gets banged around off a few sticks. Now Draisaitl has the puck, and he's going to go around the net. Why? Because he has no room. Good stick by Forsling is cutting off the inside. He can't drive the middle of the ice because Forsling has a stick in the lane, and Forsling is able to push him to the outside. Really good defending by Forsling. So what happens now? Draisaitl gives the puck back to Ekholm. He sees the lane for the passing lane, and Ekholm fires us on a one-time shot. The concern here, and the one thing I didn't like, is there's no traffic in front. You're not seeing the Edmonton Oilers coming with traffic. Ekholm is able to get the one-timer off, but right now the goaltender's in position, and he's ready for this puck. I don't know if there's a better play. It's double overtime. You want to get shots on net. You want to deliver the puck to the net. You've got 46 shots on goal already. Get another one there and hope for rebounds and tips. So as Ekholm shoots this puck, I want you to watch what Draisaitl does. First, we talked about turning to the inside. Ekholm turns to the outside again. If Ekholm turns to the inside, he's protecting the middle of the ice, but he turns to the outside. Not only has that happened, Draisaitl's going for a change. So now you've got Draisaitl going for a change because he's tired, and you got Ekholm stuck along the wall. And what does that leave? Well, that leaves a lot of open ice in the middle of the ice. So now it's a foot race. As the foot race to the puck happens, Lundell and Marchand are going out, and Bouchard recognizes, I'm in trouble. They got a lucky bounce off the wall. I don't know if it hits a crack in the boards, but I get a lucky bounce. So instead of coming all the way out to Bouchard, Bouchard has the puck, and everything's fine for Edmonton. Hits something on the wall, takes a funny spin, but it comes right to Lundell. And now Bouchard's in trouble because his angle was going this way to get the puck and keep the puck in, but now he's got to retreat and cross over. When he crosses over, that gives enough time for Marchand, who again looks back and recognizes the offensive possession change. He is going to go. He's going to get out of the zone, and that crossover time allows him to beat Bouchard. And now these guys recognize, I can't go for a change now. Draisaitl's tired, and he's got to get on his horse. He puts his head down, and now this hole is just about a race. Marchand's got to step on Bouchard because he had to take the inside crossovers trying to keep the puck along the wall, and now he's just got to beat Draisaitl. And Draisaitl gets all the way back on this play. And this is an amazing play by Draisaitl. He tries to lift the stick. He catches Marchand, tries to lift the stick, puts the stick over Marchand. Marchand fights that off, slides it through Skinner. But when you see this shot from Ekholm, and we talk about missing the net starts to break out of the opposing team. I want to show you how close the Edmonton Oilers are to winning this game. So Ekholm shoots this puck. There's Corey Perry. Now, if this puck hits Corey Perry, hits him in the arm, the shoulder, this puck may go in, and this might be over, and Corey Perry gets to the game winner standing in the crease. But, dude, you see this howitzer coming at you from this close, your natural reaction is to get the heck out of the way. Corey Perry makes himself small, goes right between Perry and the net, and that's how this breakout starts, and it comes off the boards, and it comes to Lundell, and that's how they're able to get this play going up the ice, and this is how this race occurs. Now, look at Draisaitl. He's got him. He's got his stick under Marchand, but Marchand just fights him off. And again, now his stick's over him. He's pushing down as hard as he can, trying to prevent this play from happening. Marchand fights it off. He's able to slide it through the legs of Skinner, and I want you to see it from this direction. Here's Marchand. Now he's using his knee and his shin pad, pushing that stick of Draisaitl out of the way, not allowing him to get inside position on this puck. Again, he uses his strength, his will, determination to get this away from Draisaitl, and immediately gets a stick on it, slides it between Skinner's legs, and the Florida Panthers win this one in double overtime, 5-4, evening these series at 1-1 as they head back to Sunrise. Hey, this series has been fantastic. This separation between these two teams is razor thin. A bounce of the puck this way, a block of the body that way. This series has been fantastic. So make sure you subscribe to Inside the Coach's Room so you don't miss any of these video breakdowns as the Stanley Cup playoffs continue. I'm Petey, and we'll see you at the rink.